How are we doing? How is everybody tonight? I hope you're feeling well. I hope you're okay. So you've probably seen by the channel description and by the description that we've got there that we're going to be building a Lego helmet today. And this Lego helmet we're going to be building has just been delivered today. It's one of them ones where, you know, I really wanted it. It absolutely is part of my collection. It's what we wanted, and I'm going to be absolutely building it in front of you here. I'm stalling, I'll be honest with you, because I'm absolutely trying to get this to load up on my PC. And here we are. Right. Hopefully we should be there now. So the set we are building is in this box, and this is Sauron's Helmet. Set number 11373. This has literally just been delivered about a couple of hours ago. So, you know, thank you DPD for delivering it on the day. I didn't think I was going to get it until tomorrow. I got told it was coming tomorrow. And I'm quite glad, because otherwise I would have to have gone to Argos or Smiths. I think they sold it. Anyway, it's all good stuff. Right, so let's get into this and let us get my trusty knife out. So let us get into this. The only thing with this I can see is it's damaged, but you can see what it is. I haven't opened it up yet. It's literally brand new. It's just arrived, so I don't know what kind of state it's going to be in when I open it up, but let's see. Let's get into it. Open it up. This comes straight from Lego itself. It's who I ordered it from, and here we go. Move that to one side. Lord of the Rings, Sauron. So let's get into a little bit of detail about this. So I collect these helmets. If you're a long-time viewer of the channel, you've probably seen it. My collection, I've been jilling it about lately. And I did collect them all. I've got a video up on the channel a couple of weeks ago where I thought, right, I finally got them all. I had the, which one was it now? Kylo Ren and Miles Morales were the last helmets that I bought, but you know, lo and behold, literally the weekend I did that, this one got delivered. This one got launched, which is never good. So we're going to get into this in a second. I'm going to open it all up. We're going to open it all up together. There's 538 pieces in here, which is about right. I'm going to sit and get drunk as well when we do this. I've got some, I'll let you judge me on the lager that I'm drinking, and also in case it goes on for ages, I've got some gin as well, so this could be interesting. But before we're going to get into that, I'm just going to go and rename my stream channel that we've got here, because I set it up and I set it up vertically. We don't want vertically because you can't see what I'm doing, so just bear with a second. If I click that button there, talk amongst yourselves for a second. So chat is open today. Cheers to you as well. I'm quite surprised the first chat that came in there wasn't taking the mickey out of my lager choice, so thank you very much for that, Stephen. Much appreciated. I am literally just going in here now and changing some of my settings on the stream. Playlists, go into there, open up some more. Has anybody bought any Lego on March the 1st? Did anybody dare have the audacity to spend the money on the Pokemon sets? I mean, I've been tempted. I'm tempted myself, but there you go. Right, that's enough of me faffing about. I've got everything sorted out on there that we need to. I've got my live chat open on my PC there, so if you want to jump in, we'll have a natter. Let's break into getting Sauron. Set number 11373 built, 538 pieces. Right, let's have a look at the pack first, because this only came out today. What's on the back here? Let's have a look. So we've got the images from the film there. It is 33 centimeters tall. That is not going to fit on my shelving, so I'm going to have to come up with a bit of a thought about what I'm going to do for that. Now, spoiler alert: there's a video coming on the channel in a few weeks' time, end of April at some point, where I build Barondur, the AliExpress version of Barondur, so keep an eye on that. This is going to sit next to it, and it comes with the same minifigure that comes with that set as well. So we'll contrast and compare maybe around the side and up at top. Let's get into this. Now I keep the boxes because I keep the front panel. I use them as wall decorations because I'm weird like that. Right, how many bags have we got in here? Let's open it up. We're paper bags as well, which all the helmets tend to be over in England. I'll admit I'm not tempted at all. If I had to get one, it would be Eevee, otherwise they're way too expensive. I am with you on that. I almost bought Pikachu when that other company done it. Is it Mega Blocks or Mega Bricks or something like that? I can't remember what they're called. I almost bought Pikachu there, but I think it's too expensive for what it is. I mean, how much is Lego Pikachu? Pikachu. Let's see how much Lego Pikachu is now, because I think the other one's about 500-600 quid, isn't it, for the 3 sets? Pikachu is £180. I mean, that's just extortion, that, isn't it? 180 quid for 2,050 pieces? No, I'm not down for that. But you might see it on, if it is from AliExpress. You're right, it doesn't look right. I mean, I'm not a big Mega Blocks, that's the ones. Thank you very much, Mark. I am not the biggest Pokemon fan, to be honest. I've got the Transformers sets, they're upstairs, and I've got Super Mario's and stuff, but that's not what you came here to talk about, but I'll happily talk about it. Right, how many bags have we got? We have got, how many bags? 6 bags. We've got the instructions. I'm not going to show you the QR code, because obviously I've just taken that out, and I want my 25 points, because I'm a Cumbrian. Start with bag number 1. And the big set should have been split into 3 different sets with the option to combine. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I was watching Brixie today, and he's got, obviously he gets them all for free because, you know, reasons. And he's got his displayed separate. So I haven't had a look into it. Can you display them separate if you want to? Or do you have to have them together? I mean, I say this, when they get released on AliExpress, I'm probably going to go and buy them because that's what this channel's all about, but I will not hunt them out. Right then, so let's have a look at this. And so let's have a quick look at the instructions. I'm going to stand up so I can see my camera, make sure it's in focus. There it is. It's tall, it's taller than the average bear. So what have we got in here? We've got some usual stuff about builder. They are designed to just push next to each other, right? That makes a lot of sense. And then we've got, why have they put the seam right in the middle of his head? It makes him look a bit strange. If you ordered Sauron from Temu. So Forged of Darkness from the Lego Icons design team. And then we're into it. Oh, thank God they told me how to use a brick separator because I've never used one of them before. And then you're into the instructions. So 6 bags. How many pages is it? 117 pages. Now I'm not going to use the book because my eyes are a bit dodgy. I've got the instructions loaded up on my PC, so I'm going to use the PC and do this. That's going to stop there for a second. Let's have a look at the building instructions. I'm going to have a little drink of my lager. And let's get cracking. Hey. Let's open all this up and get it all done. I've been really looking forward to this. I don't buy many sets on day one, I'll be honest with you. I only wait till they go down in price or there's an offer on Smiths or Argos or something like that, but I do like the helmet collection. And I'm just interested to see what else they're going to do. I know there's rumours of the Formula 1 helmet selection, but I don't know what they're going to look like yet. And I mean, I'm a Formula 1 fan, but I'm not a massive fan. Update to the Angel Stitch from AliExpress. I told you last stream, go for it. It came, it's half the size of the Lego version. I'm not mad though, it starts to go well with the full-size Stitch better. Yeah, I've had that before. I bought, actually it was Stitch. It was, I bought Stitch on AliExpress and it ended up being the mini bricks, but that was completely my fault because it says it actually said in the advert it was mini bricks and I just didn't read it properly. Anyway. Ooh. And now, you know, I'm going to do some of these down the back of this table. So yeah, so there's those of you that are members of the channel, you can join using the usual routes and go and become a member. You get early access to the videos that we put on. And I just load them all up. I don't put them in any order. I've just put an order in today, actually, for an AliExpress set. And as a special exclusive for you guys that have joined the stream, it is the USS Enterprise. I've ordered that. So hopefully that should be coming at some point this week, because it told me it's going to be by the 5th of March. I don't know how that works when it's come from China, but there you go. So you'll see that up on the channel in the next week or so if it arrives. Right, let's get into this set then. Let's have a build. I could almost build the base level of the stands of all this from memory, because I've done it that many times. So let's have a look. That goes on there, and I'm after a 3 and another 3 on there. On that. Yeah, the Enterprise is one that I'm looking forward to. I'm interested to see, because they've always had these things when they when you order things from AliExpress where they spell like Star Wars or Space Wars or whatever it is wrong. But there was a spelling mistake on some of the early releases of the Enterprise. So I wonder if they've kept the spelling mistake in, thinking it was original, or they've changed it and put it right, or I don't know. Just all interesting stuff. How many pieces? It's almost like the full, well, it is the full set. Let's see what Lego says. That one there. Let's have a look. It is 3,600 pieces. So that's going to take a bit to build. And apparently the minifigures come with it as well, because I've seen the reviews. I've read the reviews on the of the business that I've bought it off. The business of the shop that I've bought it off. And I'm tempted to get the light kit as well, to be honest, because it will look a bit amazing with the light kit on it. Number 3 here. That can go on there. How much is it? No, I'm happy to tell you there's an offer on at the moment. That looks straight to you. There's an offer on at the moment on AliExpress. There's vouchers on there, and I paid £78. I paid for it. The actual listing's knocked it up by a tenner at the moment. So it's on at £83, but yeah, I paid £73 for it with the vouchers. At the beginning of every month, AliExpress release a load of vouchers, coupons as they call it. So yes, I used that. That's on there. These two. Yeah, it's not bad, is it? I refuse to pay the high amount. I bought last year when Mario Kart first came out. I bought that just after it came out, and it was about 80 or 90 quid on AliExpress. If I'd have waited a couple of months, it'd have been 30, 40 quid. So I learnt my lesson. Gotta say, elephant in the room. Absolutely still tempted with the Death Star. I'll be honest with you. One, two. So what have you all been up to this weekend then? Out on out? Anything interesting? It's gonna go on there. It's gonna go on there. It's gonna go on there. Yeah, obviously, yeah, the AliExpress Death Star. I'm not paying, what is it, 900 quid in England for that. The trouble with that, so a little bit of a noob Lego folklore for this for you. So I bought the Death Star 2 about this time last year. I bought it, and I built that, and it looked great. It's a big, impressive set, but my Lego room is in the loft. It's in the attic. And it wasn't until I built it and realised how kind of rickety that set was. Trying to get it up into the loft with the rest of them was a nightmare in itself. I had to, in the end, put it in a black bin bag and lift it up. I had me up in the loft and my wife at the bottom, and it was a nightmare. But this this new Death Star, I've looked, it will not a chance that it won't fit in my Lego room, so I'll either have to find somewhere for it in the family bit, or I'll have to build it up in the loft, which is fair enough, just a bit cramped. I've seen other channels about Ali Death Star mixed reviews. What do you mean mixed reviews? As in the quality, or the AliExpress quality, or just the set in general? Because I've heard mixed reviews just in general about it. It's massive, isn't it? Giggity, that's what she says. That goes in there. That one goes in there. That goes in like that. Got to say, proper Lego, as in not AliExpress Lego, does fit together a lot nicer than AliExpress Lego. Pieces not going together right. Yeah, I get that. It's because these things are built to a cost, aren't they? And let's be honest, the Chinese places that are doing it, they're not really that fussed, are they? They'll just put them together, and if it's that big, they know an usual Joe public isn't going to be sending it back, are they? Figure's not very good. Yeah, I hear that as well. I must have got lucky with the Baron d'Or set then, because the figures, I mean, I got 2 golems in that. Don't know why that was. One without a face piece and one with a face printed on it. So I must have got lucky there. But the I can't remember what I've put on the channel and what's members only and what isn't at the moment. But the what do you call it? The Avengers Tower. That's the word I'm looking for. I can't get my words out. That came to really good sets, really good pieces. Sorry, and good quality. You've got likes of Vision, and that's my favourite set in there. And is it Dr. Mysterio or whatever it's called? Yeah, absolutely does. You are dependent on the seller that you get it from. Have I done this right? Yes, that goes on there like that, and that goes on there like that, and that goes through there. I said earlier that I could do this by memory, but every single stand seems to be different. That's going to go on there. And then we've got that one. And that one is going to go on there. That's going to go on there. Is anyone else partaking in a beverage while we're building, while we're on live tonight? It's a Sunday night after all. Be rude not to. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. One, two, one. When I built Baron d'Or as well, how can I build 2 at that? When I built Baron d'Or, that was probably the longest set that I've done for a while. I don't think it's as many pieces as the Avengers Tower, but it was just intricate. There's lots of small pieces and little fiddly tiles and plates and stuff. That took a while to do. It was a few days I was doing that for. Yeah, it was enjoyable. It was all right. I was flagging by the end of it, mind. One on the top, one on the bottom. Yes, I do find, guys, that on my channel, just from a purely channel perspective, the actual videos of reviewing just normal Lego sets, they don't do right cracking, and that's fair enough. There's loads of people out there do it a lot better than me. They get sets a lot sooner than me. So I think in future, I might just, any traditional Lego sets I get, I might just do them live. Have a pint, have a drink, have a bit of a natter with people from the channel. It's a good excuse to come up in the office, build Lego, and talk to the guys that are on the channel. That's my biggest beef with Ali. Watch out for the microbics. Other than that, I've been mostly fine. Yeah, well, I think we said that earlier on as well. As long as it search through the reviews or the listings in detail. I'll just block that there. And if you see the phrase microbricks, stay away, because they're the smaller ones. I've fallen into that trap. Everybody has, I think, at some point. I've had some good minifigures from Ali in the past, even better and more printing than Lego. I've got a winter village upstairs, and I needed just some minifigures just to populate that and the and another the Lego city I've got as well across the other side. And I did that. I went on AliExpress and just ordered a boatload of city and winter people. They were great, loads of different types, really loads of variety in there. The worst thing about AliExpress minifigures is you have to put the arms on the torso, and that the hands don't fit in properly sometimes. You've got to end up banging them off the end of a table. Well, that's bag one done with some small bits. And what I'm going to do, if you don't mind, gang, I'm just going to fill up my drink. Move that to one side. I'm going to open my can. I've had quite good experience with Ali so far. The mini Stitch was the only one small guy. Personally, I don't care about the minifigures. I didn't either. And then Yorkie Brick, who might be on here at some point. He says he might bob on. He's a Man United fan, so he's probably so happy that his team spawned to a victory earlier. He got me building cities, and then he got me doing the minifigs as well. So I've been collecting the CMFs. And I've got the last 3 or 4 sets completely, so now I'm minifig hooked. So you've bought a couple of sets that I've reviewed. Well, thank you very much for that, Mark. It's very much appreciated. As long as remember to use the link, remember to use the affiliate link, because it sends a couple of pence my way and helps carry on with the channel. And you know, just as a cheap small plug as well, if anybody wants to do a super chat as well, that would help pay for these cheap cans of Carling that I'm drinking. Absolutely don't feel pressured, because I'm going to stay here all night anyway. I use the Lego brick separator to help push the hands in. That is a cracking idea, sir. That is a cracking idea, Sunshine. I just use the edge of the tables, so I'll push them up against the edge of the tables. The trouble is, because it's not made of the same quality plastic, you sometimes end up warping them a little bit, but nah. There's actually, I've seen, and I'm tempted to get it with the next batch of sets that I get. There's you can get the whole Disney 100 collectible minifigures. I can't remember what series that is, but you can get all of them for about £22. So I'm tempted to get that just to see what they're like, because I never got any of them. That was before I started collecting Lego. So yeah, so look out on the channel. I'm always up for options of what sets to build and stuff next. I always look at the comments and try and reply to everybody that talks on there. You've got to give us some really good ideas lately, and the next few ones that bob up, most of them are viewer requests. Right, so bag number 2. Move that to one side for a second. I don't have room for cities. I'm just sticking to characters that like a wicked gizmo, easy to play out on the wide windowsills. Next set, I'm going to standing Grogu. Yes, is that the new one? Is that the new Grogu that came out? Because I've got, let me just reach back here. I have got the older version. I've got the older one. An actual Lego set as well, Kel Surprise. And I've got Wicket on the shelves behind us as well. Gizmo's on my list. Yeah, Gizmo's going to be ordered. That'll be coming in May's. God, I've heard that way through the far already. May's videos. I've got Gizmo on its way at some point. I got the excuse me. I got Grogu. I got the original. You know, the Yoda, the standing Yoda with the lightsaber. It's one of my favourite sets. I managed to find that cheap on eBay. Gizmo from Ali is bloody amazing. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It was on my Christmas list, but I didn't get it, so I'm going to go on Ali and get it from there. It's one of my favourite films is Gremlins. And it's absolutely a Christmas film, and I won't be told otherwise. I'm trying out a new microphone as well today, guys. I got a microphone last week because I haven't been happy with the sound level in some of my videos lately. So I went out and splashed the cash and got a new microphone. I got a DJI Mini. It was on offer on Amazon, so I thought I'd buy it, and I've seen some good reviews. So I thought let's see what that's all about then. It is a Christmas film, just like Die Hard's a Christmas film. Don't at me. That can go in there. I must have had both sets. I can't face taking on a biggie just in case I can't finish it. Sound is good so far. Thank you very much, Mrs. Bigsy. Much appreciated. Hope you're well. ADHD is a curse of mine. Now you see, I think I've got a touch of that going on, because I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna do a couple of them bags. I mean, that Baron Durr one was 34 bags small, 34 bags. Just do a couple of bags. I've done like 15, 20 bags, and I'm like, I need to I need to stop now and go to sleep, because I've got a life outside of Lego. A nice bottle of wine. Good lad. Oh, good lass. Sorry, I don't mean to assume gender. Good person on the internet. I've got Ali Gizmo minifigure, good quality. It's interesting you say about the Gizmo minifigure. I've got Gizmo and Spike minifigure from Lego Dimensions. I've been tempted to do a little bit on Lego Dimensions, just a bit of a retrospective view on it. I don't know if anybody's played it, if anybody's played Dimensions, but I quite enjoyed it. I've got it on the Wii U, so I've had to mod my Wii U and download patches and stuff so I can play it. That's him. That one can go on there. Do you get a minifigure with Gizmo? Standing Gizmo? I can't remember now. I think you might do. We do have one big set in the house, though. I managed to get my job sample shop, from my job sample shop, we've got the Deku tree. Deku tree is the not Lord of the Rings, the Zelda set, is it? Nice. I've told myself I'm not buying any more video game Nintendo ones until I get the question block. Need the question block. That seems to be on my list every month, and then I take it off because I do a set that somebody wants reviewed. My eyes are going. They can go on there, and that can go on there. So yes, I'm looking forward to doing the Star Trek. Yeah, it's a 250, but the sample shop has a rule where everything is £2. Where are you based? Because I will come and down with my bag of copper, and I'll come and get some sets off you. I don't mean that, by the way. I'm not going to come and stalk you. I need to do 2 of these now. Here's a question for my Lego aficionados out there. On page 38 of the instructions, let's get it out so I can show you. Page number 38. Let me find it. It says stuff like this. You know, you have to do 2 of the same thing. How do you do it? Do you do 2 of that, 2, and then go down there, or do you do all of it, then do another one straight away? How do you guys do it? I tend to do them both alongside each other, because that's just how I do it. That one, that one, that one. That one and that one. I've got the Minder theme tune in my head. I've seen a TikTok of someone doing the Minder theme tune earlier. It's stuck in my head now. I section off the 2 sets of the part and then make them one by one. Yeah. I should be so good for you. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Is that going there? Oh, we've come to a consensus then how everybody on this channel does it anyway. I've done that wrong. That goes on there. And that goes on there. There you go. The last stream that we did, Mrs. Bigsy, I did the penguins. Did the penguins? Yeah, my daughter nicked that off me literally as soon as I came off the stream. She says, I'm having that. Okay, no problem. Teenage daughters, you know, you don't want to wind them up too much. Them 2. It's a cute set. It's a cute set. That was actually part of this, but so I ordered this and the Brickheads Hulk and what was it? Hulk and Captain America, Red Hulk and Captain America double set. And they arrived weeks ago because I did the stream, didn't I? And I got the gift with purchase as well. And this literally arrived today. So like I said earlier, I don't tend to buy new sets on the day. Yeah, Lego, yeah. That one. Yeah, was it Penguins in Love? I think it was called, the gift purchase. Something like that. I've slept since then. That one. And then I want that one and that one. That one and that one. And then these go on there. It's always interesting when you do the helmets, because I've got loads of light kits on my helmet as well. I'd show you, but I'm in the process of wiring it all up, so it just looks a bit bland at the moment. The inner workings of helmets and how the light kit manufacturers manage to thread all the wires where they need to go, it's amazing. It's really good. Goes on there and on there. Can't believe you got that Degu tree for £2. Is that right? Yeah, that's right, yeah. That one. That one. That one. 40. So yeah, back to the helmets then. The Formula One helmets are tempting me, but I've kind of got to limit myself on the sets that I buy because I just don't have the room. I just don't have the room for a lot of it. I keep, I said, Yorkie Brick. He keeps telling me I'm just running out of space, and I keep remodeling the house to make it fit. Especially when I got that Baron d'Ur, I literally had to. I've moved sets around the house now and moved it all around. It's a big old beast. Man, I saw those fake brickheads. Freddie Mercury. I've seen a few of them. A few of the famous people. They do the art as well. You know, the wall art. I've seen a load of the because you can get the Beatles, can't you? You can get all the Star Wars figures and stuff like that. I've seen them do loads of other pop culture people as well. Desperately trying to think of a Freddie Mercury joke there to put in there, but you know I can't. It's all these. It's this Carlin I'm on. Somebody must have come up with a Freddie Mercury or a Queen joke there. That can go in there. We got lots of parcels from people returning things that aren't actually meant for the company that eventually get sold on. So it's a freak accident. A Lego set was in the pile. Take it while you can. I'd take that as a little win, that. Mrs. Big Z, I'd take that as a little win. With all the things that's happening in the world at the moment, cheapy Lego, you're not going to knock it on the head. That can go on there. That one, and that can go on there as well. So I was quite pleased when this set arrived today, because I got told it wasn't going to arrive until tomorrow. I'm like, oh. And I thought, well, it's a Sunday, I suppose. The DPD don't deliver on a Sunday. And then it updated, and I got a text message saying it's arriving today at 4 o'clock. And then 5 o'clock it rocks up. I'd already set this as if it was going to happen today, so we're going to build summer to if it didn't turn up. It's going to go on there. Oh, and this goes on here now. So this is, that goes on there, and then this goes on there. There we go. Find those sets that are all black horrid as my lighting isn't. That, again, Baron, it was just black, a lot of it. And it's like, is that the right set? Does that go in? It's not just that, it's the instructions. The instructions are hard to fathom because even though, especially the AliExpress versions, I'll be honest with you, because even though it's, it does outline it, it's hard to see. And as I said this last time, I'm an old man. I'm 40, how old am I these days? 47, something like that. The eyesight's going. That's why I'm building it on here. Right, these two bits shouldn't be spare. Aye, they're going here. You know when you get spare bits and you think, they really shouldn't be spare. They're going down there. Right, that's bag 2 done. Bag number 3. You've talked me into it. I've just got a Stella out the fridge. Nothing wrong with a can of Stella. A bit stronger than my Carlin, but you know. 47 in that old. I have my bus pass. I'm heading that way. I'm heading that way. You're only as old as you feel. I'm going to start on the gin shortly. I've got 2 cans of Carlin and I've got gin. Rock and roll. If you told my younger self, I'd be building Lego, talking to members of my community on over YouTube while drinking gin, I'd have laughed at you. But hey, I'm rock and roll. I won't get told otherwise. This is why I use PDF version. Zoom is my best friend. And that's why I've got my PC here, but I've got 2 monitors that I use for my day job, for my real world. I use these for building, for PDFs as well, for looking through the instructions. Right, what am I doing here? That can go there for now. We've got this and this. Some say it's second childhood. I never completely left my first. God, if you talk to my wife, they'd say that about me as well. I had a bit of a midlife crisis about 10 years ago, and I've got retro gaming tattoos on my leg. So I've got Super Mario, I've got Lemon, I've got a Lemon, I've got Zool, Zelda. Also I've got Pac-Man, Sonic the Hedgehog, Earthworm Jim, if anybody knows Earthworm Jim, and Zool from Amigas, from the Amiga days. All on my right leg. I'm not getting that out on stream because, you know, you have to pay extra for that on OnlyFans. We're getting younger as we get older. That can go on here. My midlife crisis was cars and MG. Oh, I think I've got an addictive personality, hence the Lego thing. It's once you kind of, it was Funko Pops before Lego. I ended up with loads of Funko Pops. It's like, I just sat in a bloody spare bedroom now. I'll never get rid of my football ones because, you know, being a Liverpool fan, got to keep my Liverpool ones. Don't hold that against us if none of you are Liverpool fans on here. Where's that bit? There you go. There. I'm going to jinx myself here, but I've never once had a missing piece in an official Lego set. I'm on obviously Facebook pages and stuff like that, and every other day there's people complaining that they're missing an abundance of pieces. I mean, to be fair, whenever I've missed one, it's because I've not built it properly. It's not the Lego itself, it's me. Hang on there. Watch, I've said that now, I'll probably miss one. I'll have to go hunting through my spares for it. I need 2 of them. My addictions, Lego, Funko, books and vinyl. It's only got worse as I've got all. Do you know what? You're absolutely preachers to converted here. So Lego, yep. Funko. Books, not so much. Autobiographies. I've got lots of them. I like an autobiography, and I've got loads on me Spotify and Audible as well. But yeah, vinyls. I've got my record player here, and I've got vinyls under there. Big Status Quo fan, but that's because I'm old. I had a missing piece, which then turned up a week later. Had a few from Ali, so bought them off eBay. Yeah. So what vinyl? What genres of music for vinyl then are we all listening to? If you're around my age, is it 90s? Is it Oasis? Have you got the Oasis stuff? Is it Britpop and stuff like that, or are you a bit earlier than that? You're into like the 1980s or 70s? I can talk music with you all day. I love music. Rock. Hawkwind. There's a band. I'm just going to put the Lego to one side, start talking music with you all now. That one and that one. Fleetwood Mac and Pink Floyd. Oh, we're all one and the same person. Rumours, one of the greatest albums ever written. Lindsey Buckingham, very underrated as a guitarist. And I bet you have. If you ever go and listen to the live version of Big Love that he does, I can't remember what concert it was now. It's off the Chain live album. Just him playing the guitar. It's brilliant. Occasional Maiden, but they can be pricey. Well, don't fear the Reaper, dude. I know it's not Iron Maiden, but you know. Turn it over. Dance album. Dance, that's the one. Brilliant, isn't it? If you see it, that was one of the very first DVDs. Remember them? Very first DVDs I bought back in the early 2000s. Back in the late 1999s, maybe. And just to see him play, it's amazing. Where does this go? It goes on there. Yeah, my Spotify playlist is all over the place at the moment. It's all, I've got everything from 60s, 70s. It's glam rock. 70s for me. Glam rock. I like Slade. I've got Slade. My Oh My is a brilliant song. I put a bit of Bay City Rollers on for the kids the other day. I don't know what hit them. Hawkwind, Motorhead, Who, Quo, Bowie. Quo, greatest. I mean, yeah, Quo my favourite. Guilty pleasure. Seen 15 times live. I don't think I'll be seeing them much more. 6 and 2 of these. 1,200 LPs. Where do you keep them all? That's the thing, you see. Where do you keep that many LPs? My Spotify has been corrupted by my daughter. About 300 plus vinyl. God. Well, you're absolutely all dwarf of mine. I've got 2 boxes full underneath my arcade machine over here. I loved Quo when I was young. Quo, a brilliant band. They've been harshly portrayed as a 3-chord wonder band, and they're not. Go listen to some of the stuff. It's they've got 3-chord boogie and blues boogie in there, but there's some. Francis Rossi and Rick Parfitt, great songwriters. Anyway, my latest buy was the Buckingham Nicks album today. Lol. I'm never missing a bit. No, I'm not. No. 2 on that one. Where's this bit gone? Yeah, it is. Unit and record case. I mean, fair play to you. Because vinyl, you need to look after it properly, don't you? In certain conditions and stood up and all that kind of good stuff. I've got a couple of silver. I did have loads. I used to have every vinyl coded, singles and LPs, and I've just kept the LPs now. But I've started going back and buying, because I'm a child of the 70s, and grew up, proper music was like the 90s, so I've started going back and collecting the Oasis back catalogue. They're in there as well. But if I wanted to buy them, coming out of the just going into the year 2000, they'd have been dirt cheap. But now, you're talking 20, 30 quid for a vinyl, an album. I can go on there. What's that? That's that one there. And that can go on there. Yeah, they're the right, but if you get the right one, the cost of it's like a collection. And if you've got like a one with a rare misprint or an insert, or or a different coloured middle in the middle of the record, you can make a fortune. Right, number 71. So we'll motor them through this now, guys. This and that. And that can go. It's almost as expensive a hobby as Lego. That can go on there. And that. Keep LVs vertical in the boxes. Those albums that came out in the low, ridiculous expensive, and if so, mine couldn't face giving away. Vibes like the music equivalent of Lego. Yeah, exactly. I'll say your full name so you can carry on talking again. Yeah, ridiculously expensive. My dad as well, he's got loads of vinyls. It's a great investment, and it's that old cliche, isn't it? It sounds warmer. Music does sound better off vinyls, and I won't be told otherwise. Spotify and Apple Music and things like that are fantastic for a quick fix, but yeah, get your vinyl out, for lads. That one goes on there, and that one goes on there. Yeah, it's not a bad building technique. That can go on. I don't buy them for an investment. I was probably never sell. Yeah, exactly. That goes for Lego as well, and vinyl records, anything really. I don't see myself selling. I've got a. This is going to sound more pompous than it needs to be. I've got 2 lofts because the house I moved into has got an extension. So I've got one where the Lego is, and the other one, I've put a projector up for the kids, and it's like a cinema room. Projector and pull down screen, everything. But all my DVDs and Blu-rays are up there, and I've been collecting these, and CDs as well. I've been collecting these for decades. So these, never going to sell them. They're all sat up there. The complete Doctor Who collection, because you know I'm a bit of a geek. Vinyl wins hands down. Yeah, here. That goes on there. There we go. Yeah, we're getting somewhere now. Oh, it's one of these awkward little things where you got one of them and 4 of these on here. 1, 2. I don't know if there's any mistakes in this. I'm just cracking on doing this and talking to you guys. I don't think fakes will have much resale value. Lego can be. Oh yeah, absolutely. Fakes. You're not going to make any money from them. You see them now. You see them every now and again on Facebook Marketplace. I seen one the other day in Leeds. Was it Leeds or York or somewhere like that, or somewhere up there neck of the woods? 3 UCS Star Wars Lego sets: the TIE Interceptor and the AT-ST, which I've had on the channel before, and the X-Wing. All 3 for 60 quid. I'm like. That would be upwards of 400-500 quid if you bought them all separate. But yeah, you're not going to sell fakes. And anybody that goes online and sells them as these fakes as real are just not, it's not what it's about. Disclose the fake if you're going to sell them, but no, it's not going to happen. Where does this go now? Has he got a tail, this lad? Goes on there. There you go. Interesting. Right. So that, and then that, and then we've got that, and then we've got. Yeah, I didn't know till very recently you could get audiobooks on Spotify. Big audiobook fan. I'm listening to Ben Elton's audiobook at the moment because I like Young Ones and Rick Mail and all that kind of stuff. So I listened to Nigel Planner's a couple of months ago. Adrian Edmondson's Berserker, that's a good one if you have a read of that, or listen to that. And now moved on to Ben Elton. Thank you and good night. That one. That can go on there. And what are them? That's one of them. And one of them. There. Grey, that's all it is. Look at it. I thought for a second there, SMF dog, that you'd see my hair. But no, it's this. It's just grey. Yeah. It's not very interesting. And then these 2. I suppose that's the thing. You know what you're getting when you buy a set like this. It's Sauron's Helmet. So it is just grey. That's an unusual piece. Don't know if you can see that. It's a strange one. Don't know if that's unique. Kind of points up. Gonna get your lucky to have any left. Are you a follically challenged individual, sir? Is that what we're talking here? God, we've gone very Ricky Lake all of a sudden, haven't we, in this channel? In this stream? Have you got Ali? Have you got the Ali General Grievous bit? I haven't got the Brickhead, but what I have got is I've got a minifigure. I've got a General Grievous minifigure, but I've also got the actual helmet. I do like these. Now there's lots of the mock helmets. Oh, sorry. Yes, I have. It's here. I have got the helmet. There's lots of these mock helmets around. There's C3PO and things like that as well. That I hold off buying because I know there's gonna be an original one at some point. So I'm gonna hold off. I thought I saw you do the helmet. Yeah, I have. Yeah, that's the chap. That's the fella. Where does that go? Oh, it goes in the front. There we go. I'm having trouble finding alley brickheads. I gave up. Yeah, it's hit and miss. I'm finding as well that some sets that are available in England or UK aren't available in America and vice versa. So it depends on what kind of what time of the day, time of the month, whatever it is. Some places you can get, some places you can't. Yeah, Lego should have definitely done General Grievous, 100%. Because some people comment on my videos and say that's not available, the link doesn't work. But when I try and access it from this side, it does, no problem at all. So I think some of them are region locked. Some of the things you can get, which is a shame because the sets like, what set did I have trouble last year? The Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus. That for a long time I couldn't get hold of, and at the moment. The Death Star 2, can't find that on anywhere to sell. So I wonder if you try I want to say if you try your VPN and search it, but there's no point because if you're using a VPN, they're not going to ship it to you. And of course, most people have got a VPN nowadays because of... Anyway, moving on. Plug that in there. That goes into there. That goes into there. And that goes on there. And that goes on there. And this goes on there. And that's the end of bag 3. I mean, I would like to say it's taking shape, but I've got no idea. 3 VPNs, that's what it's all about, Mark, I'll tell you. Anyway, bag number 4. Oh, we've only got a couple left. Oh, there's one on the floor. 4, 5, and 6. I'm having so much fun. Right, number 4. Da, 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 da. Oh, I will lose something down the back of the thing there. I did in the last stream, I think. Thought, God, it's very grey. If it wasn't for the fact it was on a brown table, you wouldn't be able to tell that there's actually any colour in this. It's been a long day today. I got up early to watch the wrestling. There was a pay-per-view on last night. Yes, it's a pay-per-view. It's not a PLE. Any wrestling fans? Or is that a niche that I'm on my own in? There. I do like a bit of wrestling. Used to watch UK wrestling way back when, not the WWE. Is he talking Giant Haystacks and was it Shirley Crabtree and Big Daddy and that lot? There. Yep. Can't say I've got to. Hey, it's an acquired taste. But you know, if you ever want to watch some big sweaty loud Americans wrestle each other, it's all on there. You only lose bits of Lego down the back of the table only if you hit the gym. Trust me, it doesn't take that sometimes. If I'm on the gin, I'll just go underneath and fall asleep. And then wake up again when my kebab gets to you. Where is it? Is it that one? It is that one. Put that in there. Now got away from violent sports and cannot. Well, that's absolutely fine. Each to their own, sir. Each to their own. But if you see me watch football, that tends to get a little bit violent when my team aren't winning properly. Just quite loud. Just quite loud when Liverpool aren't doing what they should be doing. Because obviously I know better than all these highly trained people. Obviously I do. 1, 2. Big Daddy on a Sunday afternoon as a kid at my grandparents'. Ah, happy days, eh? Shouting easy at the screen. That can go there. So far we've done UK wrestling in the 80s. We've done vinyl records. What else have we covered? Music. Is that there? That's there. Saturday mornings, Dickie Davis, World of Sport. Just before Grandstand. That one. That one. Hey, that one. If I knew these streams were going to get this order, I'd have cracked open the baby sham. Turn that over. There we go. I need one of them. Grandstand with BBC. Okay, I stand corrected. Said the man in the orthopaedic shoe. There's a Partridge quote for you all. Good old Alan Partridge. That one, that's the one. I need that one. Is it that one? No, it's. I hate these with the little slopes on the other side. It sounded like Victor Meldrew I dread. Kids TV stopped at 12 o'clock on a Saturday. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was from the kids TV when I was growing up. I think it was Going Live and all that kind of stuff. With Christ, who did Going Live now? Sarah Green and was that? Oh, I can't remember his bloody name now. Phil, wasn't Phil Schofield, the other one. Andy Crane. Andy Crane. Was it Andy Crane? Somebody will tell me somebody will tell me the right answer here. Somebody with better memory than me that hasn't been on the cans of Carlin. Tiz was? Saturday Swat Shop? Was that what yourself, SFM Dog? With the Phantom Flam flinger? I'm guessing quite a few people in the chat don't know what we're talking about right now. That one can go in there, that can go in there. In there. Yep. Yep, Swap Shop, no lemons, that's the one. That was Chris Tarrant, wasn't it? And Lenny Henry and Bob Carrollgees and Spit the Dog. Can go on there. Not a clue. Yeah, you know what? It's very niche. It's a niche conversation. Tiz was with ITV. Oh well. I grew up with Nightmare on the telly and all that kind of stuff, and the Mysterious Cities of Gold and Transformers and all that kind of good stuff. Again, I'm showing me age. Sometimes go on YouTube. Don't do it now though, because obviously you'll disappear from my thing. And listen to the theme tunes from old TV things and think about when life was better. Swing that back round, and what's that? It's one of them. And that goes on there. There you go. That's interesting. And that goes on there. Does it go on there? Oh, it goes on there, that one. This is going to be all angular, this. Jerry Anderson was my thing. Thunderbird Space. Anyway, that was when. Was that? This is the voice of the Mysterons. I watched British TV for about 20 years. Oh, okay. Where we're going back to now. So 2000s. TV was better in the 1990s. Red Dwarf, Bottom, Men Behaving Badly, Father Ted, all that stuff. Oh, I see. Oh, his face is starting to come up now. Look. Look, there's an eye. Right. Here we go. We're on a roll now. Let's do the same again, but the other side. It goes in there and it goes in there. And then this. Oh no, we're not doing the other side. Bottom was brilliant. Blackadder. I mean, we could go on. I could talk all day about Blackadder. Apart from the first series, let's not talk about the first series. Let's just pretend that never happened. And the Christmas Carol as well, the Blackadder Christmas Carol. Young ones are one of my favourites, and I quite like the one that came after, Filthy Rich and Cat Flap. That came after. Story about the young ones. Listening to reading Ben Elton's book, and I heard this from Adrian Edmondson's book as well about Mike the Cool Person. The actor Christopher Ryan, who ended up playing him, he wasn't originally meant to be playing him. That's why he was always like a little bit of an outlier. One of the guys that did the Comedy Store, I can't remember his name now, he was in a double act with Neil, the thingy planner. And he just didn't want to do it. So that's why the character wasn't fleshed out, and he always sounded like a bit of a sore thumb. First years was good, but different. Too many hate on it undeservedly, in my humble opinion. Is this Blackadder again? It's good. It's just not the best out of the four that they did. But that Blackadder goes fourth at the very end where they go over the top. It's one of the greatest bits of television ever done. If you haven't seen it, go and see it. Yeah, when Captain Darling goes over the top as well, it's brilliant. I should show that in schools. What are we doing here? It's like the first series of Red Dwarf. That was a lot of bloody pants, but you've got to watch it to find out where it came from. It's lucky it got commissioned for a second series. I've got Hotel California in my head now. There we go. Fourth series. Blackadder goes fourth, brilliant. And Queenie out of the second series. But again, what do you call him? Rick Mail was in that as well as Lord Flashheart. I won't be vulgar on the stream, but yeah, he's one of my favourites as well. That one, and that one. Teed up when they went over the top. Yeah, they have that melodic Blackadder theme in the background, and it all just fades out and blends in with the poppies in northern France, and that's it. It's a powerful bit of telly. Can't go on some Eagles. It's something in comparison with what came after the end. Was it really honoured the real soldier died in a way that made appreciate? Yeah, you're right. It's my daughter's just doing all that kind of stuff in school at the moment, and she wants to go to the battlefields in Normandy and northern France and stuff. So I'm all for that. And more kind of on a more somber note, she wants to go to Auschwitz and that kind of stuff as well. But we're not here to talk about that. I don't know how we've got onto this. Many hated Blackadder for as a family who died and thought they were being mocked until that ending. Exactly. It's because you got to remember it was 89 that came out. So what you're talking, it's only 40 years. So people were still around in the generations, especially in the generation before that. It's a bit raw, but it was done in a way that I think it was in a sensitive way, because I don't think, yes, it was a comedy, but they absolutely played on the stereotypes and what happened in the war. Like Melchett, Stephen Fry character. I'll tell you what, I bet you didn't know you were going to get a history lesson, a history debate when you came and joined this stream, did you? There you go. That one can go there. It mocked the lions led by... Yeah. It's that last line, isn't it, where they say that, what is it, where he puts the underpants on his head and the pencils up his nose and he goes, it was a bad plan to try and look like act like a fool or a madman, because who noticed one more madman around here or something. Hey, you know what I'm going to watch when I finish this now, don't you? That goes there, and then I need that one, and then that one. And I recommend everybody go and watch it as well, but just not right now, because, you know, I need to get my viewing figures up. I'm still singing Hotel California. It's better than I Can Be So Good For You, the Minder theme tune I was singing earlier. That's going to go there. The thing with this set is there's lots of angular pieces sticking out, but it's all grey, like somebody said earlier. Blackadder 100%. Yeah, we're going to go and watch Blackadder. That one there. Oh, that goes. Right. That's why that goes in there. That's going to go in there. And I think. There we go. See, his face is well and truly making sense now. Crying out for a light kit in there. Just saying. It's going to go on there. It's going to go on there. I'm doing the other side of his bonds now. It's not looking too bad, is it? Some of these sets. I mean, let me get one from that I lost the will to live building it halfway through. It was so boring. This one. This one always gets a bit of stick. Let's get it down off the shelf. The Dark Trooper. This one always gets a bit of stick of being a bit bland and a bit boring. I can see why. I mean, it's a bit boring, isn't it? I always put the minifigure next to them as well on the shelf, because I'm that kind of guy. And even, let me put that back up there. And even the ones like one of the ones that came out last year. I mean, Jango Fett. I mean, we've got two others. We've got the Mandalorian and Boba Fett that look exactly the same, almost, just different colours. So I like a bit of originality. It's a line from Blackadder that says, "George, the guns will stop. Now generals are mad enough to shell their own men. I think it's my more sport. It's let the Germans do it." Yeah, it was a great episode. This one, Mark. This one. Well, a little bit of a story about this. I'll probably get banned from YouTube for selling it. So this is the AliExpress one. You can tell because they don't have the stripes on that middle bit there. I don't know if yours does. But this plaque here, I got in touch with Lego and said I lost it during the move. Can you send me a new one? So that's an original Lego plaque, is that one. So they sent it for us. I wouldn't recommend you try it because you will get blacklisted, but that's just something that they did for me. That was about 2 years ago I did that now. They also did it for the, I got the, is it the Stormtrooper? Yeah, I got the Stormtrooper one and did the same thing there as well. The plaque. I can't show you the Stormtrooper because that's upstairs. I bought a, one of the companies reached out to me. Is it Les DIY? I did a few videos last year for them. They reached out and sent me some sets. So I've actually got the body of the Stormtrooper and Darth Vader as well as upscaled minifigures. And the helmets fit on top. Go and have a look at some of them videos. You'll see them from last year. They're really, really good sets, them. What else I get up to on here? Yes, flat pieces on top of the heads. Never got the fossil dinos. The closest I got to that was the what do you call it? I got the big T-Rex just before Christmas there. I put a minifigure next to the helmet. Yeah, you see. Great minds. I had to go to Ali to get the Carnage and Venom helmet minifigs because I didn't have them. And I'm quite glad Sauron comes with one as well, which they don't do. It's the first helmet that comes with a minifigure. So I hope it's something they're going to do moving forward, because then it saves me a job trying to find them. I'm waiting for that one, but it's big to display, and with cats around it won't last long. Oh, my pet dog, Bob. I've got a puppy. I say dog's a puppy. He's a Labrador, 8-month-old Labrador. Everything's got to go up and out the way, because if he doesn't get it, his tail will. So yeah, I feel your pain. That one. That one. I agree with you. The Django gets it. Yeah, it's. The thing is, you've got to buy them because if you like, again, it's the completionist in me. It's the addictive personality I've got. So I'm going to buy them, but I just wish you'd have some kind of different. I mean, the Princess Leia helmet that came out, the Bouche helmet. It's a nice helmet, but I'm sure she's got some other ones she could do. Must be another. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what it is, but it's not my job to up and out the way. Don't work for cats. No, there go climbing. I'm with you. I am a cat person as well, though. I can go there, and then we'll go do that in a minute. I'm quite surprised they haven't done a C3PO helmet, like I said earlier, or a Wookiee head. Wookiee head, is that right? Yeah, that sounds about right. I got the look. I'll be the last one to pick anybody up on spelling, so don't worry about that. God, I can barely speak English. Never mind spell it. I mean, you've heard some of my videos, but I do my videos. I like to do them in one take, because I just like to keep the mistakes in. If I say things wrong, if I trip over my words, it's good for the lols. I can go in there, and that can go in there. And this can go in there. I tell you what, I'm rewatching at the moment. Clarkson's Farm on Amazon. I like to see them, but I know if I get one, I'll have to get. That's exactly what I'm. Started collecting Lego about 4 years ago, and I got for Father's Day one year the Infinity Gauntlet. Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet, and I thought, oh, that looks nice. And then I got a helmet, and then I got some more. I ended up one of them my IKEA glass cabinet in the corner of the house. And then I was very limited on space, so I started buying stuff in like the Millennium Falcon, and they ended up in my old garage on the ceiling. Then we moved house, and I claimed the attic. It's yeah, start small, works, it goes big. I found YouTube like to change a little of words incorrectly. Don't have this problem anywhere else. Trust me, I wouldn't notice. I get the gist of things. English is it's a movable language, isn't it? It's changing all the time. Especially when you guys are typing. I'm just talking. You guys are having to type. Another addictive personality. Yep, absolutely. It's why I don't smoke or do anything, because I'll just get stuck. I'm a good boy. That can go there. Is that there? That doesn't look right. No, it needs to go back one. See a lot. Love how it proved my point. Hey, that's not right. Does that go there? That doesn't feel right. That goes there. Take it outside again. More movable with alcohol involved. Oh yes, I feel that. God, I've only had 2 cans of lager and I can't see this thing properly. That goes on there. Come on, Phil, sort your life out. Click. It's the rule of the internet. Any post correcting spelling has to have a spelling mistake. And then you get people correcting you in the comments. There's not worse than having a discussion with somebody on the internet and then accidentally spelling something wrong. Because that just absolutely just, you know, disproves everything. Right, so where is, hang on. That's there. This is there. On the top one. Oh, it's come together. Look, he's got two eyes now. He's got two eyes. Right, we're on number 144. Flying through it. Call us butter because we're on a roll. That can go there, that can go there. This can go. If you want to know an answer, don't ask a question, it just makes a wrong statement. Yeah, I've given up arguing with people on the internet. Will look good. This will look good. Some of them absolutely look the biz. With a light kit, I know this one will. That's going to go there. And then, I'll tell you what does look good with a light kit. Let me see if I can find it. Which one is good with a light kit? Where's a simple one? Luke Skywalker's is quite good. Let's get this off. So Luke Skywalker, let me just get a power bank. I've got a power bank out in there. If I plug that in there. I'll lift it up and show you. Huh? I'll light up. I'll tell you what, I'm going to turn. Let me turn this light off. I'll light up. They are really nice with the light kits on. But the trouble is, once you've got one with a light kit, you've got to get the rest. I'll unplug that because otherwise I'll end up with an orange glow around the bedroom. This is the light. I'm afraid of melting plastic. See, I had that. They're only 5 volts. The actual LEDs themselves are only 5 volts. They won't cause any. Saying this now. Anything I say here is my own personal opinion. You cannot use this against me if it does happen. But I've not had, out of the many light kits I've had, I've not had any issues like that to that extent. And I've got them all over. I mean, like I say, I've got a little Lego city upstairs. We've got about 6 or 7 of the modular buildings in there, and a few little bits and bobs around. And yeah, never any problems with it. Not a problem at all. They don't get hot. No, it's 5 volts. It's out really. I mean, I don't leave them on all day. Not for a few hours maybe when I'm doing a bit of Lego building or I want it to look pretty. But no, nothing. They don't get warm. They just run off USBs as well, so you just plug in a phone charger and a Bob's your mother's brother. Yeah, I've got a, yeah, you know, don't come at me, burn your house down. All I'm saying is this is what I haven't found any problems yet. What have I done here? Right, I've done something wrong there. There should be a... That's there. All right, okay. I've done that the wrong way around. Done something wrong. I've definitely done something wrong here. Lager is taking effect. I'm looking at it, I'm thinking that doesn't look right. That, right, okay, yeah, that's not there. That's not there. Let's start again. I'm getting myself excited because I'm talking about light kits. That, I'm going to have to go all the way back here. That is there. And that is there. So with Speed Champions, we've got some Mulking cars now to the Vita different builds here. Then I've got, that comes round here. Ah, I've built it all. 1, 2, 5, 1. Right, okay. Talk amongst yourselves for a second. Thank God you're not... I might just try it. It can't go much wrong. I've just done it. I've done it all one stood too far to the left. I got excited to get my light kit out. Right. Let's start that one again, shall we? There. There. If I get it wrong this time, sod it. It's stopping as it is. Then I've got that. It was all going so well. That one, and then that one. Yes. I got my head on the flap there about the legal side of things if you burn your house down and come at me. Lots of small, easy to finish in an hour or two. Yeah, them speed champions. I got the. I wish I put that on a stream actually. I got the DeLorean and the Lightning McQueen. Just at the New Year there. They're really nice sets. There's always lots of stickers though, isn't there? That goes there. And that goes there. If it isn't a Lego set, if you don't make a mistake at least once. And do you know what I'm trying to do? I'm a typical bloke. I'm trying to do 5 things at once here. Well, I'm not. I'm trying to sit, drink lager, talk to people on stream, and build a Lego set. The thing is, I just said earlier on as well, I like keeping my mistakes in, which is handy because I've just bloody done one. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. And that's going to go there. And then flip it back round again. Oh, look at this, eh? And we're back on track. I'm not the only one that gets in a tangle and has to... I'm perfectly fine. I'm perfectly sane. Being a bloke is trying to do it without reading the destructions. I mean, I don't know if that's a typo, but you're right. It is destructions. That can go around there. That's going to go in there. And that's going to go in there. It never happened, guys. I don't know what you're talking about. That and there. That can go on there. And this. So, this is going to go around there. I don't know why I'm talking to myself. That must be really annoying for everybody. It's going to go on there. There we go. I had a celebratory drink of lager there because I felt like I needed it. That can go. These things annoy me as well. You get different ways of doing it. I always pick up the wrong one. The ones that slope on the other side. Maybe that's just me. It's going to go there. It's going to go there. Oh, we're all over this now. Like a melted wetsuit. This is going to go on there. Flip it over like that. There. I find I get sore fingers pushing bricks together. Yeah. Are bricks a different make than Lego, or do you mean the actual just pushing these together? Do it as well. That happens to me when I make AliExpress. So if it's a big set, I always come away with sore fingers all the time. And then that. Wasn't it? Hey, he's got a face. I tend to be harder to fit together. Ali definitely are harder to fit together, yeah. Like I just said, it's, yeah, I suppose that's... The thing about Lego is they know what they're doing. Whereas AliExpress, they're not built to the same kind of tolerances. Bag number 5. We're into the home stretch now. We're over halfway through. So this set, obviously I bought it from Lego. Ordered it about a month ago. Obviously it arrived today. The day of release. But it's available in Argos and Smiths, and it's not an exclusive. If you want to go and buy it yourself. $64.99, which tends to be the stock price for these helmets now. I remember when they were 45 quid back in the day with the not Darth Vader, the original ones. was it the Mandalorian and this TIE fighter helmet and that. Especially the long Technic pieces. Right, Technic. I had one of my colleagues at work. He bought a Formula 1 Technic car from Temu, it was. And he said, Phil, can you ever go build this for us? Because I can't do it. And I built it. My fingers were throbbing at the end of it. Absolutely throbbing. So yeah, Technic, absolutely. The Baron d'Ur had a few Technic elements in it. And again, edge of the table, had to push things in. I might look at the Ali version of this. I had a look before we started streaming if there's an AliExpress version, and I couldn't find one. Doesn't mean there isn't one coming up, but ironically enough, they do have an official Lego version on there, and it's £160, and they've got the cheek to charge you £15 delivery as well on top. So yeah. But I was looking forward to this because it's a theme that they haven't done in helmets yet. They did it with Shadow the Hedgehog as well. They released that one version of Shadow the Hedgehog, and I was getting excited because I thought that's another, because you could do all sorts with the computer games, but no, I didn't want to do it. So Shadow the Hedgehog is now forever going to be on the helmet shelf. Just looking a bit odd. That one. So being colourblind like I am, this is a relatively good set to do. I'll tell you what, I might do a stream of as well. I've got in the Disney camera. This is the 100 years camera. I've got that down here, the AliExpress version, because we had it. I built it for my daughter. It went into a bedroom and it broke, so I might do that on a stream. Mock Lord of the Rings stacking. Oh, well, I absolutely eat my words then, Sir FFM Dog. You've found it. Stick the link in and we'll have a look at it. How long do member first videos stay locked for? They stay locked until I have a weekly schedule, so they get released every Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning, UK time. They just stay locked until they come up. So every week it just turns up. They're not locked for a certain amount of time. But you know, just for the 99p membership, you can go on, watch them all, and then unmember again. Only the mods can post links. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, well, I've got that now. I will go and have a look because I'm tempted to get it and do a comparison side by side. I did a comparison of the Iron Man helmet a couple of years ago now. So it'll be interesting. Original against AliExpress. So it'll be interesting to see if they do the if they've got any better. The only thing I can find is a slightly different colour. Only mods. I'm not that big that I need a mod yet, I tell you. Let's see if I can I copy this? Copy. Let's just copy that into another link and see if I can copy it. Oh, you know what's there as well? Why couldn't I find it earlier when I was searching? That's not the original one, that, I don't think. I think that there, yeah, 917 pieces. It's a different one. It's not the same one that I've got, but it is a Sauron helmet. That goes. So this goes on the side of his bonsai. I know what he was saying earlier. I think it was you, Mrs. Bigsy, that this. Well, I've actually got a smooth bit. No bumps, but smooth. And there you are. Built 2 Ali sets in one day. Had Lego thumbs for a whole week. Yeah, it's not good, is it? It's that Baron d'Ur with all the small 1x1 tiles as well. It's not ideal. So that goes on there. And does that go back? It does. Why do I feel like that hasn't clicked in properly? that. There we are. Right. Oh, I've got red. I feel spoilt. When we get to bag 6, I will open a gin anyway. And then the fireworks will roll then, I tell you. I can go on there. I can go on there. I can go on there. I need that one, and that one. Yeah, give it a couple of, that's what happens. I mean, it's been out, what, today? I reckon I will be surprised by the end of the week if we see one. The pretty quick turnarounds are getting them out there. Not that one. What's that one? And there's that. And then that. And then that one. Right, so this goes on. Well, how does that sit on there then? Ah, like that. How long did it take for the slice? A couple of weeks. I've not got that, my friend. I think somebody else in the chat bought it. I tend to find that the bigger sets, so when I bought the Avengers Tower and Barrandeur and Rivendell, the most popular video on the channel, you know, hey, go and check out if you haven't already. They can take up to a month to arrive because they come under the large package. Giggity. Yeah, the large package sending delivery schedule, and that could take a month. Yeah, that can take a month to come. Because I made the mistake last year. I was going to do the Disney Castle as a Christmas, because it's got 24 bags. I was going to do it as an Advent build and release it once on shorts on here on YouTube and TikTok, but I left it too late. So that'll be this year's, I think. I meant time before. See. That took about 2 or 3 weeks to arrive on there, and it's roughly about 150 quid now. You can get it, maybe a bit cheaper. It started off about 600 quid and then dropped down to 5, 4 over the space of the next month or so, and settled off at the price it is now. So if you ever see them, don't buy them straight away, because they absolutely will drop in price. I find most deliveries say 2 weeks. Yeah, that's the average time most of them do. Most of them said what they do is they stick them all into a consolidation hub, stick them all in a big parcel, and you get them within 2 weeks. But the bigger sets, they take a bit of time to come. So I've only ever had one set that I've had problems with Ali, and that was the tree house. You might have seen the video. Ordered the tree house. Thought I got a bit of a bargain, and they sent completely the wrong set. So I had to send it back. It's the only thing I've ever sent back, to be fair. Some of you get early bird deals. Yeah, you do. I think AliExpress is a little bit like DFS, where there's always a sale on, but it's getting the right sale at the right time. Like, there's one at the moment. There's sale at the moment. Yep, seen it. You're all fans. I'll start sending out signed autographs, I think. That's on there, that's on there. That's on there. That goes on there. And that goes on there. I got the pirate big figure for... Really? I've been after that. I've got the other... I can't remember what I've got on the channel at the moment. I've got the other one, the Santa, the Formula 1 driver. That video came out the other week. And I've got the upscale minifigure, the normal one. I didn't know the pirate one was about. And the one that's just come out, isn't it? The Spaceman. I was tempted to get the Spaceman rather than get this, but I'm glad I got this. I bought the when I buy them, you can get wall mounts for them, for the big minifigures. So I've got them up on the wall up in the Lego room. They're quite nice. They're quite nifty. They only cost about a tenner as well. I'll be pasting it in, sir, don't worry. You're going to see all these sets that I get recommended when I'm doing these lives. Every set that anybody recommends as well or asks, every single one of them, I do get on a list. They are sat there, so yeah, don't fret. Oh, where's that going? That goes on there. Right, peeps, last bag. And I think we know what that means. Let's get the gin out. Right. And because I'm a Cumbrian, we do things properly in Cumbria. We've got some orange gin. With lemonade, obviously, because I'm not a Philistine. But if you're going to have a drink, let's have a proper drink. Gin time. Chin chin, everybody. I didn't know doing YouTube lives could be so much fun. We're in Cumbria, I'm a Carlisle lad. Carlisle born and raised until about 20 odd years ago when I moved down south into Yorkshire. That's the stuff. Right. I tried some of that James May gin at Christmas. That was quite tasty. Last bag. No, I haven't done the Batwing. The thing is, these sets, unless I've got a need for them or people request them, I don't do them because I need space to I need space to store them. Now the Batwing is something I've looked at. Don't be surprised if that turns up. Where the mint cake comes from, Mark? Oh, it's always nice to see a fellow Cumbarian. At least you're not from Workington or Whitehaven, where the Maras are from. You know, they're all weird over there. Anyway. Got a few rings. A few rings there. Love Kendall mint cake. Now, the big question I've got for you, and I will judge you on your answer to this, with chocolate or without chocolate? I will judge you depending on the answer. It is very sweet and terrible. Right. No chocolate with I'm not judging you both differently. I do like it with chocolate, I've got to say. I do like it with chocolate. Chocolate is for wimps. Oh dear. If you're stuck up the Pennine Way, you know what I mean? You'll have out. You get the brown one as well, don't you? Am I thinking right? There's a brown mint cake as well. I can't remember what the difference is. Anyway. That goes in there. I'm a southerner, but even as that's soft. Oh dear. Hey, we've covered loads of ground in this stream so far. I get the 3-packs. I only ever tend to get it when I go back up home, up north. Or if I see it in like a service station or something, T-Bay Services or Shap. You're not a million miles away from that place on the motorway with the love heart on the side, made out of trees on the side of the road. If anybody knows that story. Story I got told, if you drive at the M6, you can see it going north or going south just as you go. It's either past or before Shap. I can't remember where it is exactly now. There was a farmer. This is a story I got told, so excuse me if I get it wrong. There was a farmer whose partner passed away or was on death's door or something like that. And he planted these trees in the shape of a love heart. And they're still there now. You can see them on the side of the motorway as you drive up. There you go. I haven't seen many mint cake down here much. It's the stuff dreams are made of, mate. I tell you, it's for winners. If Peter Kay was born in Cumbria, that's what he'd be talking about. Wouldn't have been talking about garlic bread. Been mint cake. Mint cake. Can I ever find these bits when I want them? One of them. That one there. Roller cola. Yeah. Hot shit pop. We're all from the generation that remembers the pop man coming round. Oh, I need to make 2 of them. Why did I not see? I need to make 2 of them. I'm not concentrating. It tells me right at the very top I need 2 of them as well. Oh, make another one of them. Time of day is it? It's 9:15. We've been on here for nearly 2 hours. You've sat and watched me build Lego. It is all very much appreciated. Thank you very much for spending your Sunday evenings with me. When will we get Thunderbirds Lego? There's got to be a demand for it. You'd think so, wouldn't you? Do you think they'll put the string in? Do you think they'll have strings as well? Or... I'd love a Thunderbird 2 though. Who was it that drove Thunderbird 2? I can't remember now. Was that Virgil? Gin's taken effect. It's slowly getting there. I mean, I must admit, the world is getting warmer. Can't have too much. I got work in the morning. I mean, in my defence, what number was that? 2-1. I'll show you. Right? I'll show you. Where is it? Here. So I started here. I just read down here. I didn't see this bloody big white box. Or maybe it's the gin taking effect. I started there, weren't I? Bloody instruction book. I have no Lego to build him vicariously through you right now. 1, 2, 3. I get frustrated watching other people build Lego because they never do it the same as me. But yeah, I think in a future stream I'm going to rebuild, take apart. Sorry, well, it's in bits at the moment, but build the Disney 100 camera. It's an AliExpress one, so I've not built an AliExpress one on live before. So that'll be interesting. So that'll be something to look forward to in the coming weeks when I get around to doing that. I thought as a rule of Lego, you have to have a backlog. Yeah, right, bloody... It's the instructions' fault, right? I'm not going to be told otherwise. Right, these go... best not get this the wrong way around while I'm doing it on stream to thousands of people. That one. Oh, look at that. He's got a side of his bonds now. Oh, I need to pick it back up again now. That one is going to go there to attach it all together. And that one's going to go there. Right, it does say I need to make 2 of these. I've noticed that this time. That one and that one. That one and that one. Yeah, so I've got about 10 in my backlog. What backlog have you got, Mark? What have you got to build? I've got none now after I've built this. Viking Village. Oh, that's a nice set like that. I got the Game Boy Christmas. You've probably seen the video. It's a really good set. I'm tempted to mod it and make it into a proper Game Boy. Several speed champions. Yeah, I feel you. I've got a Christmas set upstairs still to build. I bought the baubles, the reindeer baubles. They're still set upstairs. Never got around to building them. That'll be next year's. I'm intrigued. What's the Babylon 5 socks and shoes question then? You've got me hooked now. What's that? I'd like to see you mod the game, but yeah, I've got a Game Boy. I've got an original Game Boy, an OG one that I've got, and I got a shell from AliExpress actually, a different shell. It's sat upstairs, but it'd be interesting to do. When you see 2 times something, you do want. Ah, right, okay, get you with this, yeah. Yeah, the Game Boy would be interesting to mod. I don't think it'd be too difficult, to be fair, because there's enough room in there. Maybe need a little bit of, I need to get the Dremel out. The Dremel to Lego. God, the purists will be all over it. Not that they aren't already. You know, the grief I get sometimes about doing AliExpress Lego. Do you put both? Oh, come on, you have to put both socks on first, don't you? No, surely nobody puts sock, shoe, sock, shoe. Surely nobody. It's like the Kendall Mint Cake question all over again. I was waiting for that, Mark. Oh, where does this go? These go. I'm not going to take Dremel to Lego. Oh, shit, I brought that. Now that is they're quite tall then. Are they going to fit on my shelf? Hang on. No, right, I need to find somewhere else for them. They're not gonna fit on the shelf. If they were about that much smaller, I might have to mod it. Oh, there you go. That goes on there, there. Oh, that goes on his front. Okay, that goes there. Have you ever had to resort to glue some horrible fragile want it right? So don't at me for this. Rivendell. It's hard to explain, but if you look at Rivendell, they have some minifigures that make up statues that go around one of the sections, and the statues stick on using the 4 holes on the back of a minifigure. I haven't got a minifigure handy to show you. Oh, hang on, there. Yeah, I've got one here. So these 4 holes here, they wouldn't fit on the actual thing. So, yep, I admit it. I had to use some crackle. To stick it on. And yes, I do need some more shells. In fact, it's not the more shells I need. It's the size of them. That's the problem. That goes on there. I will show you this minifigure in a minute. It's okay, it's an alley one, thank you, yeah. If it was original, I'd have been strung out the magic circle. That goes on there. And that goes on there. Why have I got 3 rings? As the actress said to the bishop. Right, I'll show you this minifigure then, because I know people are interested. There's the minifigure. It's quite a nice detail. I like the printing on him. And you have the 1 ring as well around the back. He's got a cape and printing on the back. And underneath his helmet, you've got a bit of printing on the head as well. And that goes on there. So this is the same, and that's a bit rubbery, that. So this is the same minifigure that you get with Baron Durr, and that's one of the beauties of this set, because it was unique to Baron Durr, so it was quite an expensive set, quite expensive minifigure this, but now you can get it with a 65 quid set. And I got some spare rings, so what I might do is put them on the plate there. Probably the only minifigure I like, yeah. And that, some fixings are too tight or too loose and they don't grip you right. I'm going to finish my gin. Not in one, because that'd be silly. And there you go. Ladies and jelly spoons, everything in between. This is the Sauron Helmet. Set number 11373. It's a bit big to fit in the screen. I have to go sideways. But I like it. I like the detail. Really nice build as well. And you get the minifigure with it, which is, I hope they are going to do this moving forward from now on, because yeah, the minifigure, you get them on AliExpress, they're not bad, but they can get quite expensive for some of them. That's quite good. Here, the unique figure thing of Lego, along with the GWP game to force you to pay full price. Yeah, having unique can you imagine if there was a unique minifigure in the Death Star, the slice? That'd be just hidden behind a paywall. So that is Sauron's helmet. It's not going to stand up. I'm going to stand like that. It will look good with the red highlight. It's absolutely going to need to be done, I think. Nice, but all grey, so that's the contrast of it. Yeah, I mean, I suppose that's the source material, isn't it? If you look at the minifigure, that's all grey, so this is going to be all grey. I think some Lord of the Rings, if you maybe you could have like the elves' helmets or some of the stuff that they wear, but even then it's going to be grey and bronze and stuff. So yeah, I'm with you. I do like it though. It's going to sit with the rest of it. It'll have to sit upstairs, but next to Baron Durr, I think, because it won't go in here. But I think I like it. Absolutely has to be the order of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for spending the last nearly 2 hours with me. You've been absolute pleasure as always. Thank you to everybody that's been chatting away. Miss Big Z, Mark, SFM Dog. I'm sure I've missed people in there as well. As long as it's clear, yeah. Absolute pleasure to speak to you live and direct as this. I don't get a chance to do it that often, but I will be doing more lives in the future. Like I said, I've got the AliExpress 100 years camera to do as well. And there will be more coming up. Thank you very much for liking and subscribing and being members if you are. Jump in and say hello whenever you want. See you next time on the next stream.